Hello, Philippines, and hello, world. Okay, so welcome to my live. So, for today's video, for today's live, we're gonna discuss the topic about housing loan here in the Philippines, and housing procedure or housing loan, or what's the process if you do a house loan or a condo here in the Philippines. But before I'm gonna start, I'm gonna tell to you all of you are doing well, and I'm gonna give you a little bit update of the weather here, the weather forecast here in Cebu. For now, starting yesterday afternoon, it was raining a lot, the whole afternoon until on the evening, the whole night until now in the morning. So it's raining, but it's just only happened this week only. I think it's just until Sunday, and next week it will be starting of summer. And you must be very careful because the heat index next week it will be 37 to 42 or around 40 degrees Celsius, the heat index. And then it will start at 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. So it will be so hot. It will start next week. So before I start, we're gonna wait first a couple of people so that they will know what is the procedure or what is the process on the housing loan or a condo loan here in the Philippines, because it's not an easy. There are so much processing or procedure, because maybe you are shocked why it takes you a longer time before to move in, or before you have, or before they turn over the unit to you, the unit that you like, or the house that you really like. And don't believe on the other vlogger telling that you just only give down payment worth 30,000 pesos and then you can loan. No, it's not an easy like that. It's not, and it's not true. Okay, it's not true. Don't believe that because it's not true. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you here, I'm gonna tell you precisely what are the procedures. So we're gonna wait a little bit of viewers before I can start, so that you will all know what I mean, and you will not be surprised. You will not be surprised if ever you have a Filipino partner and then you want to loan a house, even banking finance, or either loan in Pag-ibig Housing Society. And I'm gonna tell it to you also that if you are a member of the Pag-ibig Society, it's not only the house that you can loan. You can loan also cash, either what would you like, because it's your contribution. And I'm gonna tell, we will discuss that, and we will discuss also if about you are loan already a house in Pag-ibig Housing Society here in the Philippines. I'm gonna tell it to you if I'm gonna discuss also if the time will come that you cannot pay your mortgage, what you are gonna do, or what the Pag-ibig can do for you, okay, and what they will do on the house that you stay, that you purchase, and at the same time you cut off to pay the mortgage, but you are still there. So I'm gonna explain that everything so that it will be more clear on your mind, and you will not be surprised. Hi, Bradford. Hi, Robertson. Look forward to what you have to say. Okay, thank you. But I'm gonna drink my coffee first because I'm not yet having my coffee. And I just want to go out, but I don't know if I would like to go out because it's raining. It's still raining. And I'm gonna show you my outfit. Actually, this is not the outfit that I'm gonna wear today. I was supposed to wear, I was thinking those last days that I am supposed to wear a very little dress, and then put a white necklace. The color also is white, but I changed my mind. Maybe I will do or I will wear that when I will do a video. So I wear na lang I wear this one and it's new, huh? I bought this last Saturday yet? Monday na?
Monday.
Mm. I bought this last Monday and I like it because it's color white. It's neat. It's very neat and clean and then I wear short pants. So I'm gonna show you my OOTD for today. My OOTD for today is this. So this is my OOTD for today. Back and here. So this is my outfit for today. Iyot kuan sa it be turn over sa ipa kuan na electric fan para maabot diri ang hangin. Daw maabot pa. Ano lang at least maabot mo naman. So yes. And if you have question on me, you can write your question in the comment section down below. Okay. What do you prepare? I tie my hair or it's just down? I just tie my hair without any how you call that, any clip, huh? I just knot it like this. So we're gonna wait a while, okay? Just uh, let's wait. Let's wait a while. Because I put a list, okay? I do a list of what I must discuss so that I will not forget. So, I'm gonna start now, okay? It's okay. We will don't wait na lang to um, other people, okay? I'm gonna start now. So, here in the Philippines, if you are a Filipino citizen and you are a member of a Pag-ibig Society or Pag-ibig Office, it's a Philippine government office, Okay? But we call that pag-ibig because pag-ibig, you need to be a member and you can loan either cash or house. Okay. Either you can loan a house or a cash. It's depend. What would you like? And you must be a member first. And you cannot be able to loan a house in Pag-ibig Society if you are not a longer member. I mean, not long. I think you need to be a member like 3 years or 5 years before you can be able to, before you are eligible to loan a house. But if you become a member, you need to pay your contribution. It's up to you if how much. If you are working, you can be a member on the Pag-ibig Housing Society or office, but I am not so really sure if you can be able to um, do a house loan because if you are a member of Pag-ibig Society, you can loan either cash or house. But if you are planning to loan a house, you must have work or you must have to prove them that you have enough or sufficient income monthly that you can be able to provide or you can be able to pay the mortgage every month. So if you have a Filipina and then she is working or she's been a member of a Pag-ibig Society and then suddenly she has no work and then it's you who will shoulder or who will prove to Pag-ibig that it's you who gonna provide the mortgage every month possible. Your loan will be approved, okay? And Pag-ibig Society, it's not the owner, okay? It's not the owner of the real estate. It's not the owner of the house. We are not the real owner of the house. The real owner of the house is the developer. Like there is a developer office who build a subdivision, and then either you can pay to the subdivision cash or either you can be able to loan. You will process your loan in your housing loan in Pag-ibig, and it's the Pag-ibig office who paid to the developer, and you paid it to Pag-ibig Society every month the mortgage. Because you cannot be able to loan a house directly to the developer. No, it's goes to Pag-ibig first. But if you would like to buy it cash, you can pay it cash directly to the developer. But there are also some developer company who accept that you loan a house directly to them, but it's need a long process and it takes time, and I think it's much more expensive. It's much more expensive the mortgage that you pay every month if you directly go to the housing developer office or society, the office who build a subdivision. So better for the people here, they prepare to use their Pag-ibig society if they are a member. So the Pag-ibig Society, it's them who pay to the developer of your house, and the Pag-ibig pay that in cash. They just issue a check giving to the developer, and it's you who pay that installment and mortgage every month. The Pag-ibig Society do that, it's because it's not exactly because the Pag-ibig put also interest of the price of the house that you loan from them. You paid interest also. It's not like you are a member, you don't do an interest. So it's a business also on the Philippines government. So they put also interest. That's why they doing that system here in the Philippines. And then if you are if it's your, but you need to prove that you have sufficient income so that you can be able to pay your mortgage every month. It's the same. And then if you before you loan to a Pag-ibig, you go first to the different site of subdivision. If where subdivision you would like to loan a house, or if what name of the subdivision that you really would like. And then the people tell about the, if you just if you do a housing loan, you just only give a 20,000 or 30,000 down payment, which is not true. Okay, because if you go or if you visit a developer society site, or if you go or visit or have a look a house, and then you really want that house, you need to pay a 20,000 for reservation. The 20,000 down payment that they mean is not a down payment so that you can do a housing loan. No, it's a it's a reservation of your unit, that unit reserved from you, and then so that the agent or the house agent will not give it to another person. So that unit is holding it for you because you paid 20,000 for a reservation. Okay. And then after you paid a reservation, it will the time that you process your loan, either banking finance or either pag-ibig society. And then if your loan in the bank or in Pag-ibig will approve, the 20,000 that you give as a reservation, it will be deductible on your equity. And for example, your banking finance and your your house loan in Pag-ibig Society is will gonna approve. You cannot, despite your loan either in the bank or in Pag-ibig will approve, and you paid already a 20,000 reservation, you cannot be able to move in. You cannot be able to move in directly to the unit or to the house that you want to have it. No, it's not like that. Okay, it's not an easy like that, and it's not you think like that. When you're, even if your loan is approved either in the bank or the Pag-ibig, you need to pay the equity to the developer before they will turn over the unit or before you can move in. The equity is seems like a down payment or 30% of the price of the house. Like for example, you loan a house, and then your housing loan in Pag-ibig is approved. Okay, but the developer will not give that to that house to you. You must pay the, I think, 30% of the price. So you need to pay the equity. You pay first an equity. Equity is just like a, that's a down payment, or you need to pay the 30% or the 10% of the price of the house, which is payable for 2 years. 2 years. So even your loan is approved, you cannot move in directly because you need to pay the equity. Like for example, the equity is 300,000. The 300,000 pesos equity, you must pay it for 2 years. And then if it's done, if you are done paying the equity worth 300,000 pesos, they will process a documents again before they will give you the unit and before you can move in the unit. Okay, that's the procedure here, and that's the first step. Okay, it's the same on the housing loan. It's the same on the condo. Same process on the condo. Housing loan and the condo loan here in the Philippines is the same process. Uy, ko bakit tag Mickey Mouse bayat ba? Bayat. Mickey Mouse ito ba? So yeah, that's it's not easy. It's not very easy. And then you need to collect some different documents if you have a housing loan in Pag-ibig. Yeah, it's not an easy, but I don't know how much the contribution if you are a member. And that's why the more if you are loan a house in Pag-ibig, you must if it's okay if you just like put 15 years, but you will not pay it not exactly 15 years. You just only put in the contract that you paid 15 years the mortgage. But if you want to pay it earlier, even you have a 15 years sign for paying the mortgage. If you want to pay that much more earlier, it's good because the more the year longer, they put higher interest in it. That's a pag-ibig office working. So that's why they make that business. It's even if it's government, okay. And then it takes a longer time. I think because I had a friend of mine. She is a member of Pag-ibig, and then she loaned a house, but she forgot to put the name on their business. Okay. She put the loan under her name, and she doesn't have any income. She doesn't have any work. So the Pag-ibig didn't approve her loan. So what they gonna do now is they talk to the developer, and then they just pay every month directly to the developer, because you can do that here. Kari na lang akong paandar. Kari kay di ka abot ang hangin.
Hindi. Ito na lang. Ah, ito.
Ayun lang, kari lang. Kari ka abot ng siguro. Kari na lang, kakaabot na yan. Inita, uy. Image lagi, image. Hi Arcas, hey Sharon, how it's going? Have you been on long? Will you be on for a while longer? I want to see if I can call a friend and have her join this live. It's okay. Yeah, okay. The best thing is you can loan, okay, but foreigner cannot be able to loan a house here. Except a condo. You can be able to loan a condo, but it's the same procedure. You cannot move in on your condo if you don't yet done paying the equity. Maybe you are surprised why you cannot move on. Like for example, Robertson, you loan a condo this year. Okay, you loan a condo this year, and then maybe you were surprised that after 2 years you cannot be able to move your condo that you already purchased, or your loan in the bank is approved to for your condo to pay your condo. No, it's not like that. um, Before you move in, or before the condo management, give it that to you, you must pay an equity first, good for 2 years. That's payable for 2 years. So if you loan a condo, it's all up to the developer, or after 1 year, if you want to pay that 1 year, you can move in already after 1 year. Okay, but if you paid it 2 years, you will move on to your condo that you purchase after 2 years, because the equity is payable for 2 years. But if the equity is payable within 1 year, so after 1 year, since you loan that condo, you can move in after 1 year. It's not like that if you loan a house, you can move in directly. No, here in the Philippines, no. You need to pay the equity first. And the equity is payable either, it's depend, 4 years or, no, 1 year or either 2 years. That's the system here in the Philippines. And that's why I'm gonna share this to you, so that you will not be surprised that maybe you purchase or you loan a condo, and you will astonish why you cannot move in, that why you cannot move in right away. No, it's just after 1 year or 2 years. It's depend if you paid, or if you fully paid the equity that they gonna ask from you. That's the procedure here in the Philippines. And the same on the Pag-ibig Society. It's the same if you loan directly the house to the developer. Okay. And me, fortunately, I've been, before I purchased my house is a second hand, okay? My house is a second hand. And before I purchased this house, I've been visiting the new subdivision, which is new, build a new, construct a new one, but it's much more expensive. Okay, and there is also a system here in the Philippines that the first owner, like the first owner, cannot be able to cannot be able to pay the mortgage. What they will gonna do is they will publish that for assume. For assume is completely a little bit complicated, because if you assume that it's you who you paid the first owner, if how much she if how much they paid to the Pag-ibig, like for example, they paid already to the Pag-ibig Society their mortgage 350,000. And in the price of the house when they loan it, it's around 1.2 million. So the assumed house is, there is already a first owner, but the owner sold that as assume. Assume is like you pay to the first owner at 350,000 pesos or 300 pesos, if how much they wanted, and then it's you who will continue the mortgage into Pag-ibig office. But the problem is, that's why I called I talk about it's a little bit complicated if you assume a house. Because if you assume a house and it's you who continue paying the mortgage from the first owner of the house that you assume, but it's on the title, it's written there the first name of the owner. The name of the first owner, not yours. And you can be able to transfer it to your name if you will be completely fully paid. And then you must ask to the first owner to request or to have an authorization or to request a title of the house in the Pag-ibig Society, and then so that you can process to change the title under your name. So it's a long process, and you will be, if you will assume a house, you will pray that the first owner of the house is still alive for a longer years until you fully pay the mortgage. Because if the first owner will be die, it will be so hard. And then now let's proceed. If you are if you are not, if you and your companion will not be able to pay the mortgage to Pag-ibig Society or Pag-ibig Housing Loan Society. So let's talk about it also. If you loan a house in Pag-ibig, and then if the time will come that you will not be able to pay the mortgage, The Pag-ibig Society have no strong enough to kick you out of the house. What they gonna do is they just give you a notice. You can stay longer as long as you want, even if you are not paying the mortgage for 1 year. Okay, 1 year, and you stop paying the mortgage of your house, and you are living on that house 1 year. So the Pag-ibig will gonna give you a notice, give you a memorandum that you can stay in this house at this time only, this year, and how long, blah blah blah. But if you don't want to get out of the house, it's all up to you. You can stay if you really want. Okay, that's the process. That other people doing that here, Filipino people, they just hard to get out. Okay, so even the housing, even the Pag-ibig give the notice to the owner that you must get out of the house because it's foreclosure or blah blah blah. But the owner must stay of the house. You can stay. You can stay. But the Pag-ibig housing loan, if they will give you a notice, they will let you know that okay, you cannot get out. You don't want to get that house. You don't want. Okay, you don't want to get in that house, but I'm gonna tell to you that the Pag-ibig Society will gonna put that house in auction. So the Pag-ibig Housing Loan Society put your house into an auction. Auction is they sold that house in a cheap price. But despite they put that in auction sale, you are still can live there or you can stay. And if there will be someone who buy that your house in the Pag-ibig auction, it's the problem of the second buyer or it's the problem of the owner how to kick you out of the house. And it's the new buyer, it's a new buyer who talk to you or who call you to a barangay or take you to a court for you to be able to get out the house. But if not, there will be a long procedure for that. So if you are planning, you can buy also an auction house in Pag-ibig. They have because I've been talking to the Pag-ibig Society. What about if what is the procedure of an auction? What about if the house, the owner, the first owner still live in the house? So what the next buyer will gonna do? And then the Pag-ibig said it's your way how to talk to them, or you call them to the barangay, or you just take it to the court so that they will gonna leave the house. So if you would like, or if you're planning to buy a house in auction at Pag-ibig Housing Loan Office, Pag-ibig Funds Office, make it sure that the house is empty, because if there is someone or there is someone who's still living in that house, it will be horrible to you, it will be nightmare on you, because it's your problem how to kick out of that house. And I'm gonna tell to you, in the Pag-ibig housing loan, if you buy it auction, it's very very cheap, honestly, very cheap. It's just like they sell that like 50% of the price before, and the house is okay. You can buy a house in Pag-ibig, in the auction in Pag-ibig, you can buy a house worth 450,000, and it's the same on my house. Okay. Yeah, that's the so I shared this information. I am not an expert for this. Okay, I'm gonna put disclaimer of this live. I'm not expert of this housing loan or the procedure, but I only do this. I share the information that I know based on my experience and based of what I know, the knowledge that I know from a friend of mine who is a real estate agent. Okay, because I had a friend who is broker, a real estate broker here in here in Cebu, and then she is also living in Lapu-Lapu City. Because I asked, she discussed me about different things about how to purchase a house, and this is the procedure if you do a loan in the pag-ibig, blah blah blah. And then before she just wanted me to be her extension as a real estate broker, but I said okay, I'm gonna try as much as I can. He said, yeah, if you have a customer, you can tell to them the basic, and then it's me who gonna explain to them completely the complete information. But I said no. I think it's because it's a very big work, and you cannot be able to get your commission if you are a real estate broker. You will not take or get your commission in one time. They just send it to you by installment, I think. That's what I heard. That's what I know. Yeah. So I am not expert for this. I only share the information that I know. So that you will not surprise when you will loan a condo, and then you will not surprise that why after 2 years you will not have your condo, or you will not move into your condo because of the procedure. Okay. So yeah, if you have question, you can ask me question. And I'm gonna tell to you, the housing loan and the condo is the same. Yeah, the dog of my neighbor is so very annoying. And if you want to have a look a condo or a house, a fully furnished house like mine, which is not so expensive, just let me know because I have a agent friend. We are two. And if you would like to have a look also a condo, just let me know so that I can give their Facebook account to you so that you can contact them directly, and it's them who show you the unit. Because I am so happy. I am happy if I share to all of you the information that I know, because I don't want you to be surprised when you will be here. So that for you it's just that, oh, I know this already. So I just only give you the basic processing or procedure here, the way the process here in the Philippines. And summer is coming. Yeah, and I'm ready on the summer. And I will go to vacation on summertime. Yeah, we will go vacation maybe May. Okay. because that's the cheap. I mean, May also is a cheap. There is a cheap resort. My husband want to come back to Bohol, so we will go, and then we will not go there on April because it's too expensive. We will go there on May because it's less expensive. And my husband wants to stay in the beachside resort. He doesn't like to stay in the resort who is on the road or who is uh, a little bit far on the beach. So he wants to stay that if we go out on the room, it's just the resort. Yeah, that's she doesn't he doesn't like to stay in the hotel on the long wrong side roadside. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yut, ni anak ko ni Doc, babasin niya mong ihatod sa City Hall para makuha nimo ang rubber.
Ano?
Kung partial niya ba?
Oo. Ano sa kasdoki?
Ha?
Ano sa kasdoki?
Yan siya naakain ko nga, nakalimot ko chat nimo na busy man ko nakalimot ko niya. Ko nga kanang akong giingnan ang bayot, pwede ra ihatod niya sa City Health kay para makuha niya ang rubber nga iyang gipangayo nimo. Ni thumbs up ra man to check okay.
Ano ko bako kagdalo.
Kaya basi makaadto ko sa Mandawi ron ba? Pero dili ra ko magdugay sa Mandawi kay uwan. Ganon, mistake ulan.
Wala akong dami.
Maghatod sa kwarta.
Hindi.
Mm.
Ah,
Hi, Ricky. Good morning, Sharon. How are you doing today? We are doing good. We just always stay home because it's raining. Yeah, it's raining. Arkash, I'm trying with me. We have to start from the beginning, left out there. But I think she has some specific question, and if I can get her to talk to you. Oh yeah, she can. Just tell her to message me. To message me on my Facebook, Arkash, so that I can answer all her questions. Hopefully, I can answer all her questions because me, I am not expert of this, ha. I'm not expert of this, but I'm just only telling you some information, the processing here, the housing loan processing and the condo processing here in the Philippines. Okay. Okay, Rich. Rich. You are rich. Rich, rich. Okay. Hi, Beth. How are you doing? Hope Frank will get her more better. Okay. Just say hello to Frank, Beth. Hope he will feel more better. Okay. Okay, Rich. Rich Kosh. Okay, Rich, just ask her. I just tell her to message me on my Facebook so that I can answer if what is her question to me. I'm just only giving you the specific information that I know, based on the information that I know, and based on the information that I already experienced, and because I have so much friends who loan a house in the pag-ibig, and I have so much friends have different experience. So yeah, I just only share you the information that I know, but I am not expert on this, ha. Okay. Elevated, he does, Sharon. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meet you in person, Beth. Okay. Because my husband will arrive next month, and we are talking about planning different, starting to travel different city. And then I talked to him about trip to Thailand. And now we are waiting if I think Laura will have a break at school on college on October. And we're gonna find also a direct flight from Cebu directly to Thailand. But since we are waiting on that time about that direct flight, I talked to my husband that we will travel on different city, and Manila is one of our list. And because I would like to meet you and Frank in person, so looking forward to that. And my husband will stay here longer, a couple of months until he will be back to UK only for to sign some documents. So that's it. But he will stay here a longer time. And after signing a documents in UK, he will come back here and it will be permanently. And that's why at that time when he will be here after he will sign a documents in UK, when he will be back and come back here, it will be the time that I will process the to file him a petition to have a permanent residency in the Philippines. Okay. I think I don't think we could ask for more. Opening up a dialogue would be awesome. Okay. I think you're rich. Okay, a little bit. Arcos real estate business in the Philippines. You need more information, particularly your rights. Yeah, it's very complicated, really. And if you go in the housing loan society, there are so much documents that you really need to present. Okay. And even if you do a banking finance house, it takes a longer time. And before that, when you file a housing loan, either in the bank or in the pag-ibig, they will do a secret, like a private survey about you. Okay, you will not know. You will not know that they will secretly send someone to your place where you live, and then ask some information to your neighborhood about you. What's your work, how much your income, blah blah blah. And you don't know that. But me, I know that because I know. Okay. I don't know why I know that. They will send a private investigator about your background, knowing about you, what's your job, blah blah blah, or other information about you. Yeah, same. The Pag-ibig Fan Society doing that secretly that you didn't know, and also uh, the bank also doing that before they gonna proceed, or they will study about your loan into their office. Okay. Lalabit the chan. That sounds good, Sharon. Keep it up. Yes, keep it up. Yeah. Our crush. Thank you. Yeah, thank you also, Rich. Oh, it's nice. I don't want to. Okay, it's nice. It's nice to hear. I'm gonna call you Rich. Rich, not our crush. Rich crush. Okay. Yeah, housing. Yeah, that's why I said. In Pag-ibig Society, in Pag-ibig Housing Loan, uh, it's only for a Filipino citizen. But for the bank, I don't know if they will approve, because the bank don't care as long as you can be able to pay the mortgage, and especially if they will know that you have a high income or if you have a high pension. So I think they will approve it, or not exactly, because sometimes there are some developer will gonna tell to you, oh, it's us who process your loan in the bank or something. They will offer you some different things. But if you have a Filipino, you are married with a Filipina, and then you have a permanent residency, you can do that. It's better that you have your residency, permanent residency. That's why I will get that for my husband, permanent residency. Rich, rich. Yeah, and then she can message me on my other Facebook, okay? Yeah. Yeah, if you have enough sufficient balance, or how many income. And I'm gonna assure this to you, I don't know if it's true, but there are some foreigners saying that they cannot transfer a big amount to the Philippines. I think it's not true. You can transfer, okay? You can transfer a big amount of money, even 1 million, 2 million pesos. If you have a Filipino bank account here, if you have a Philippine bank account here in the Philippines, okay? And then you would like to transfer a money from your US account to the Philippines. You can transfer a very big amount of money, but you must present a documents to the bank about where your funds coming from, where your money coming from. Like for example, you sell your house in the US, and you open a bank account here in the Philippines, and you want to move a part of that money in your Philippine bank account. You can do that, and you must present the deed of sale of your house in the US. You will present the date of sale of your house in US, that I want to transfer this money, and then this money is coming from my house that I sold in my home country. They will accept that because I experienced that. Okay, I experienced that. I know that they're gonna ask me. I told to my bank that I have coming a money, and then they just asked me how much. I said blah blah blah, And then they asked me, where is this coming from? And then I said, it's from the house of my deceased husband. So yeah, but my lawyer transfer all the money that I have from the sale of the two house of my husband. He transferred that one time on my bank account, and they allow it. My bank allow it to transfer, and my lawyer is it's a Belgian citizen. Okay, so they put, because I talked to my husband, I talked to my bank that I have a coming money, and then they asked me the amount. I told them the amount, and then they said, where is this fund coming from? I said, it's from the house of my deceased husband, sold it in that country. And then they said, okay, can you give us a copy? Can you give us a copy, the deed of sale of the house in that country, and then the letter also from your lawyer there? So I showed them, and then after I give it to them, when my lawyer transfer all the money, uh, when my lawyer transfer the money to my bank account here in the Philippines, I have no problem. They don't call me again. They don't call me again when I inquire the next time I visit. When I inquire, I know, they just called me. They just called me that, Mom, is this Sharon? I said, yeah. And Mom, there is a money arrived in your account, and is this the money that what you meant before? I said, yeah. So that's the thing that they called. But my lawyer transfer all the money that I've got on my ears from my deceased husband. Everything, all the money is transferred directly to my account. So you can transfer a very big amount, but you must prove it to them if where your funding coming from. Like what I did when I was on my bank and when I received the ears from my deceased husband. My part of the house. Yeah. So I think you can do it. It's depend on the bank, but my bank is allow me to do that. But I need to present them some documents, of course, because of the money laundering. Because of the money laundering, that's why they are doing that. Yeah, but honestly, my foreigner lawyer transfer all that money on my account when it was when when I had a bank account. They transfer, but I am not so really sure if other bank will accept it. Okay, but I'm not so really sure. Maybe it's because I am a Filipino. Maybe it's because I am a Filipino citizen and my lawyer is a foreigner. So maybe it's like that. But I think if you if you can if you how you call that, if you uh, prove them or give them a documents about this funding is coming from this, I think you can transfer a big amount of money. And even in Western Union, you know that the limit that you can send in Western Union is 500, I think 200,000 or 500,000. That's the minimum limit that you can send in Western Union in one time transaction. I think 200,000, 200,000 or 250. That's what I know. Because I asked also a question to the tailor in Western Union because it's a friend of mine. They know me. And I asked them how much the minimum that a person can be able to send via Western Union. And then they said, Ma'am, 200,000, we can accept that. 200,000 pesos. Western Union can accept that. You can be able to send that in Western Union. Transfer it. 200,000 pesos or even 100,000, 150, you can be able to transfer that via Western Union. That's what they said to me. But I don't know, maybe this time it's still the same, but I don't know if they changed their policy. But that's what I experienced before. And I asked that question to them, to the tailor of Western Union. Yeah. So I think you can transfer a big amount. Because my husband also transfer a big amount of money. Okay, big amount of money to my account because he wants to have uh, he wants to have also money when he will arrive. But I don't have any problem to my bank. Really. I've never heard that my bank call me that, oh, you arrive, there is a money arrive in your bank account. No, it's just okay. Yeah, but sometimes they don't ask you. They don't ask you because when I sometimes they don't ask you. Like for example, if you withdraw a 200,000 pesos, they will not ask that to you. They will not ask that to you. And when I pay my house, because I already did, I withdrew 200,000 pesos, but they don't ask me. The teller didn't ask me anything. Okay, and when I purchased my house, when I when no, yeah, when I paid my house, I withdrew. I withdrew through Taylor. I withdrew to Taylor because my house is 1.550. So when I paid my house 1.550, I just go to the tailor and then the tailor asked me, Mom, what you gonna do this money because it's a lot? And then I said, yeah, I paid this for the house, and then that's all. That's all. I sometimes they don't ask. Nagdiplupit to dun. Pangta na, asang diplupit?
Sinukuhan.
Nadirungan.
May hotdog yun.
Ano naman si hotdog? Pusin man ang hotdog eh. Tuon dugay pa na lutuin kay pusin.
Di pa sa sumutala.
Idasok na si imong taler ng ahog. Aw ugel.
Di ko puro yung balok.
Aw ugel.
Ano lang din. It's 38 now.
Yeah, but there are some banks who ask that. But for me, in my bank, they don't ask it from me.
In my bank to bank.
Yeah, even I withdrew one time, I withdrew 200,000, but they don't ask. They don't ask me what I'm gonna do on the money. No, they don't ask. They just give it to me. And when I paid also my house, they don't ask.
Water.
When your husband transfer money to your bank, did he do it his bank to your bank, whether it's wire transfer or what? Yeah, bank to bank. Bank to bank. He transfer with his bank to my bank because he said to me, I don't want to always send it via money transfer, so I will gonna transfer one time into your bank account. So he transferred it from his bank to my bank account. And I've never had any problem to my bank that, oh, I received money from this account, from this name, this guy name, blah, blah, blah. No. routing numbers 6 digit. Ano? Yeah, it's 6 digit. Okay. He transfers 6 digit number. Yeah, but I didn't have any problem on my bank when he transferred that. Okay, for you to clear, I'm gonna mention you. He transferred 165,000 pesos to my bank account from his bank account, but I didn't have any problem from my bank. But it's you paid it's expensive from bank to bank, okay? It's expensive from bank to bank. I think it's the same rate also if you send it via Western Union. Yeah, he transferred 165, and then the rest. But I didn't have any problem to my bank. He transferred that last 2023 to yun na. Katong first time siya na rin. Second time. Katong na rin siya April yun ba? Yeah, 23.
25 or?
Oh. Ay, 24, oy. Yeah, my husband transferred it last year. Yeah, he transferred it via bank transfer. And he will send also later in the future a big amount. And it's just only, he said to me, I will give you a gift, Sharon, and I will transfer it into your bank account later. That's a gift, okay? And then he said, you're gonna do what you want to do on that. You can buy what you want. Doon baliw ko, ano dong, Ben? Oh, ugil ang yuyuch. Ew. Init ka, dili man kung na ang tubig, okay ra man. Dili ay, parihara man gud na diha o diha.
Pwede ka nag first time buno ka ng first time.
Dili ay, nakakuan mo galing ko. Is using the post office service for a care package secure. Is there problem with that? It is advisable to use another service like UPS, DHL, or FID, especially who's sending to a province. No, post office, it's okay. As long as you do it or declare it special delivery, there will be no problem on the package via post office. Because I received a package from my husband, from my subscriber, from United States. It arrived very packed. It packed already. Nothing have any problem on my package when I receive a package from my subscribers from US. Yeah, so it's okay because UPS and DHL is very expensive. So send it. It's okay. There is no problem if you send it by a post office. Because I received my pack or package from my subscriber and from my husband, and also a subscriber who from Albert Head, who sent some shoes for Laura. It's everything in there, no problem. Yeah, came intact. Everything what you sent is in there. Okay, what you send, it's all in the box. There will be no problem. I received a package from subscriber last year. I think last August. Hi Chris, thank you Chris. Yeah, it's coming from Christopher, and then he sent me like perfume, chocolate. I think there's chocolates. No, a tea, lotion, and then yeah, He sent me expensive items and also bath soup and all what he sent or what is the list paste on the box of what you send or what you put inside the box. It's already in the box. It's inside the box. Everything. So I think you can, if you send that in the post office, you can request to your post office to send it quick or quick delivery. That's, yeah, because if I receive a package here in Lapu Post Office, in Lapu-Lapu City, the postman will gonna call me that, oh, Miss Sharon, you have a package arrived. So I don't need to go there for to always check if my package, if my package is arrived. So it's them who call me. So I go to the post office if my package is already there, ready to pick up. Yeah, UPS and DHL is so expensive, honestly. Very, very expensive. So nothing problem if you send it in post office. One of the problem is when sending package to one of the island, the address is that way through the banana plants and the place is painted this color. That is challenging. I might be facing. No, I think no. If you send a package to a mountain or in the province, I think the post you can put her contact number on the box, okay? On the box, and then I think if the post office receive it, they will contact to that girl. They will contact to that girl that she have a package arrive. But if you send a big box, like balikbayan box, send it by a forwarder. Yeah, send it by a forwarder. Because there is a local forwarder who send or who bring some balikbayan box here in the Philippines, not UPS, not DHL. It's a little company. It's a not. Okay. Okay. I just give you an information. If ever you will send a balikbayan box to a girl, so you can send it by a forwarder. Or if you want to send a little box, you can use post office. Yeah, just send in the post office. Nothing wrong in the post office. Now, if you send it in balikbayan box is just like a big box, okay? Big box. If you send a balikbayan box to her, you can send it, by forwarder, local forwarder. Like a society who take some balikbayan boxes here, not like UPS or DHL because they are quite expensive, like FedEx, DHL. But there are some forwarder who take a balikbayan box. But the problem is if you send to your, like for example, if you send a I'm gonna share this to you also. If you gonna put a medicine to the box and then you send it via DHL or UPS, and then they print something and you write it what's inside the box, and then if they will see that there is a medicine in there, your girl cannot be able to claim it if she doesn't have any doctor prescription. It's very important. She need to bring, or she need to show a doctor prescription in what is the medicine that you put in the box. So if you gonna send a box where there is medicine, you must take a picture first on the medicine, and then she can go to a doctor to ask a prescription if the doctor will gonna give her a prescription. I experienced that one of my subscriber who is a 2-star rank in U.S. Marines based on Bahrain before. Um, he is a lieutenant colonel, okay, and then he was assigned in Bahrain before, and then he sent me some like collagen powder, vitamin C, like how others, like calcium, iron, and then vitamin C powder. He sent that to me. But when I was there in the DHL asked me if I have a prescription. But I already know. But I was just trying to claim without a prescription if I can be able to claim. Okay, but the DHL asked me, Ma'am, do you have any prescription from the doctor? I said no. So what I did is I went to the clinic of my uncle who is a doctor and asked him a prescription. And then he wrote all the medicine, even the vitamin C that a friend of mine or a subscriber of mine sent it to me. That's what he put on the prescription. Yeah, and then after when my uncle done to made a prescription for me, I went back to DHL and I got the package. Imong ihatod yun?
Ha?
Imong ihatod ni Doc? Yan raman siya, inko ako ipahatod sa bayot. Itang sa raman siya. I also understand this instruction. Something might be considered import. Let's use sardines from an example. See, I ship 4 cans. Maybe that's okay. But what if I ship? No! You need to have a, you need to, if you send that with a DHL, maybe they will ask you a questions. But if you will send at via forwarder, you will have no problem on that. Yeah. Because there are some Filipina who send balikbayan box to their family here in the Philippines, and then they put like cans of sardines, can of meatloaf from the product of outside, and outside in the country, and then there is no problem because sent by a forwarder, not DHL. I had a friend, relatives, who is I had a friend who is now in Sweden, And then she sent three balikbayan box to her family here in Cebu. And then she put some meatloaf. Meatloaf which is brand from Sweden. Okay? And then he just put like more than 40 cans, and then there is other else chocolates, plenty of bath soup bags, but more on canned goods, and they don't have any problem if you send it by a forwarder. But if DHL, I don't think so if they will ask question. I am not so sure in the DHL or UPS, but I'm sure on the forwarder, they will not ask question if you put 40 or 50 cans of sardines inside the box. No, it's not a red flag. My a friend of mine always send boxes to her family here in the Philippines via forwarder, and she doesn't have any problem. And then the forwarder will deliver it on their house. Yeah, she sent. You know that she sent balikbayan box, three balikbayan box to her family 2 times in a year or 3 times in a year. Forwarder, cargo forwarder. Forward. I don't know. Maybe I go on my live and I'm getting a comment, okay? I think I can. No, I can write it here. Yeah, forwarder. Sorry if I didn't talk it very well. Yeah, a foreigner cannot own a property here in the Philippines, but you can own a condo. You can own a condo, but for house and lot or to buy a land, no. But there are, based on what I heard from a friend of mine, or yeah, from agent or from the friend of mine who is a secretary of a lawyer, you can be able to buy a land here, but you must put it on under the name of your Filipina girlfriend or Filipina friend, okay, or the Filipino person that you can trust. But you must do an agreement. You must go an agreement. You can go to the lawyer that you purchase a land, but you use the name of this Filipina, but the real owner is you, and it's you who purchased that land. So that if you have that agreement or that documents from the lawyer with the notary of lawyer, that Filipina cannot be able to own the land that you both or to sold the land, even if it's under their name, because it's written on the documents that she is just only stand as a owner, but it's you and it's your money who purchased it. I think you can be able to do that. I forget that name of that agreement, but a friend of mine who is a real state broker, she said to me, you can do that now here in the Philippines. And there is a law now here also in the Philippines. If you've been living together with your Filipina or you cohabitate with your Filipina within 4 years or 5 years, you can be able to get married without marriage license, without any legal capacity. Yeah. Without any legal capacity, or you can be able to get married without a marriage license. But you need to file that in the lawyer's office. I don't know what my uncle did to my marriage, but I got married without marriage license, but it registered in the local register. It registered in the Philippines Statistic Authority office here in the Philippines. It's illegal, but I don't have any marriage license. But my wedding was legal. Because my uncle told to me, Sharon, you can be able to get married without a marriage license, but we're gonna put that you and your boyfriend live in together for 4 years. Yeah. Yeah, if you adapt, but for adoption, it's a very long process. It takes 1 year or 2 years. For adoption, must if you file an adoption to a Filipino child, you must stay here. That it's you show that you live here a longer time. You must prove to the court that you live here 1 year or a couple of years. And for the adoption, it will go on the court, and then the trial will take a longer time. Same on the annulment processing.
Let's go na.
It takes 1 year or more than a year.
We eat and binabutan sa site. Itulah sama si.
Yeah. You can. And you put the name under the child, under the name of the child that you adopt. But the procedure of adoption, it takes a longer time. It's not easy. It's not like just 6 months, 6 months, 8 months. No, it takes a year or more than a year. But it's up to you if you have a strong connection inside the court. It will take a short time. It will take a short time, but you need to do the procedure. You need to use your money if you want a short procedure. I talk a friend of mine. I have lots of friends, and I am so lucky because I have a lot of friends, and they are working in several society in the government. Okay, and I have some friends also who have a good job, who has working in the office, in the hotel. They are manager in the hotel or other else. So Me, I had a friend of mine who is a secretary of a judge in the trial court here in Lapu-Lapu, and I messaged her that I plan, if ever my husband want to adopt my child or my daughter, is it okay if I'm gonna file the adoption in your branch or in your office, so that she can process the procedure of the trial so quick. Okay, so the adoption will not take a longer time. So, and then she said, yeah, it's okay. Just let me know when, and just message me when you will plan to file adoption, so that I can talk to the judge who is my boss, and we can proceed, or we can start. Yeah. So I am so very lucky because I have some friends who had a working in the different government society. That's a nice on me. Like when I get Laura's health card for her immersion in the restaurant, we didn't go on the queue, in the long queue. The other people, they just came back for to get their health card, but Laura have it right away, one day only. We went there morning, and then when I come back on the afternoon, I got. But the other people, they just gonna say, oh, come back on Tuesday, come back on Wednesday for to have your health card. But for Laura's health card, I have right away on the same day, because I had a friend working there. And I am happy because I am surrounding with a good friend.
Surrounding by the sea. Surrounding by the sea. 100,107 islands. Okay guys, I will demonstrate you how to put the back arm. First,
Do this. First instruction, do this. Do that, do this, do that.
you're a cycling. Then second, the foam. It's third layer. In vocabulary siya. Hindi naman siya kung new ani di. Mag-cut na sa kuday. Mag-cut na sa kung new shot ang AE.
Mutilap na pud ka.
Hindi lang yun ang dagdag ka kuday.
Naapa rin ka?
Yes.
Ako pa rin naturo?
Ako mo siya paliglayon mo.
Uy, dili na yung anak girl. Uy, dapat girl, if the change is color, you must change it.
I know.
You must create a new one.
Huwag ka ang swerte.
Wala, same on your boyfriend, girl. If ever you realize, or if you discover that your boyfriend changed her attitude, or he cheated on you, you must do a step or move
I have a
to
lot
find
of
or to
I have a lot of reservation man. Kaya na nung very ito mag-go on. So nag-init na siya.
But the more you have reservation, the more you don't find the true love, man, girl.
Ano na ako makita ang true love.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done with my back arm now.
Rich, you want to adopt one of my angels? They are so very welcome and happy for that.
Oh my God! You want to adopt us? It's very badlungon.
They are so very annoying and noisy. You always laugh, you always smile. Yeah, they are so very annoying, but I enjoy to be with them because they are just, yeah. And my husband also is enjoy together with them.
So rich.
They are so very in a hurry on that.
How
Okay.
rich you are, Rich? How rich you are. Yeah,
Yeah, if you adapt one of my angels, or all of them, you can adapt all of them.
just call 911.
Just dial 911
Oh my God, init mo.
or 143, Bantay Bata.
Nagbatay bata. Oh my God.
Okay. And And you need, if you will adopt them, Rich, you need to reserve lots of gin, like lots of tanduay, lots of emperador, lots of alcohol, because the drink, oh my god, they will not dead of the drink. It takes her a longer time before they will be able to drunk. It's you who will surrender to give them alcohol. Yeah, but if ever I feel, if I miss them, that if I miss them and I want to be with them, enjoying, enjoying laughing together with them, because I enjoy, when I am with them, that I call them. Oh, just message him to come over here at home. I'm gonna give you a beer. I will buy a beer. We do a karaoke, or let's go to the disco bar and let's hang out. So I called them. I told them to message to that gay, to that one, to that one. So, and then after, when they are all together, we are around 8 or 7 person to go in the disco bar, or to come here at my house sometimes. Yeah.
And it's
And
very
it's only
noisy.
it's only me who is a real woman. Most of them are gays, and most of them have boobs. Okay. Oh, of course, that goes without saying. Okay. Yeah. And my husband, it's okay if I am with them, because my husband said, you are enjoy together with them, so it's okay. It doesn't matter. So everyone, I need to go. I stay almost 2 hours and I feel hungry, so I will go out. I eat outside. I eat outside. I eat in the street food because I like to eat in the street food. I like street foods. I'm not choosy of the food. I eat anything except the balut, and except the sea urchin, and except the other food that I don't like to eat. I don't like to eat, but I'm not choosy of the food. I always like to eat chicken feet. I like chicken feet.
And dried fish also.
Yeah, and dried fish. And not all the rich people, no, dried fish is not only for poor people. There are some rich people who
With
eat dried
Ivana along
fish.
with.
Some celebrity eat dried fish and salted fish. So don't believe that dried fish and salted fish is just only for poor people. No, celebrity, rich people eat dried fish. Okay.
Kaya mo call dried fish and no, dried fish.
No, I don't have yet a laundry, so much laundry clothes, okay? Because every week I bought new clothes, okay? Every week I bought a new clothes. So that's why even if I will not do a laundry for 2 months, I still have so much clothes to wear, because every week I bought three three pieces of clothes, 3 pieces of clothes every week, because I like to buy. I don't know. I feel so happy. I feel so happy even if I buy one clothes every week, or two clothes in 2 weeks. But me, I am so happy if I buy one clothes. So this one is new. I bought it last Monday. So yeah, I'm so happy. I just happy. I feel happy if I buy something.
Parang mas ganda ka muna.
And I don't know, Rich, when I will do a laundry, because I still have the laundry clothes that I did before on my bed. I don't know where to put that one. I don't know where to put it, because my closet is full already. But I like to buy. I like to buy. I am so happy to buy new clothes every time. Yeah, last week I bought something. No, last week we've been on shopping, me and Laura, because I told to my husband that, love, it's a sale in SM. And then he said, okay, just go. Don't isolate your self inside the house. So he just let me and Laura shopping in SM. And I bought a new Flip-flops from Havaianas. Okay. But I would like to buy the new arrival of them. But I will next week. Maybe next week. Okay. Because I like to wear Havaianas, man. Are I love that you get to do a little bit shopping. Yeah. And I bought also bags. When I was there, I bought bags, Laura bags, and some drawing paper for her. And I bought also for my gay cousin. Um, yeah, and I'm gonna show you the flip flops that I bought. It's very nice color. She's ready now.
I'm
Rich, she's ready for your adoption. Okay.
Paano pa kaming rep? Yes, may piso.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna show you, Rich, the flip-flops that I bought from Habian. Okay.
Here.
Just give me much. Yeah. Yeah, here. Okay. It's original, not local, ha, not local. It's original. You know that tag here. Yeah, it's Havaianas. And the color is here. I will wear this because I have a flip-flops when I will go on travel. I have a flip-flops to put on me when I will be inside the hotel. Yeah, Brazilian way. I have a flip-flops when I will go travel for me to put on me when I am in the hotel, and for to go out, for to go to the market, I have flip-flops also. So I have different. I have four Habayanas now, but I will plan to buy the one that is new arrival in the. It's a summer design, so I will buy that one. And last week when me and Laura was in Shopee in SM, I saw a bag. I bought a bag already. I bought a bag, okay? But when I told to my husband that, there is a bag, nice bag in SM. I like the color. It's white and black combination, and it's very, very nice. And then he said, okay, we will go there. We will buy that when I will be there. So I am happy because I have a very, very supportive husband. So thank you everyone, and Rich, hopefully to meet you in person. Okay, looking forward to meet you in person because I am so happy to meet my subscribers and to hang out. Okay, to hang out and having coffee and talking. Yeah, I'm so happy. So I need to go because I'm hungry and my cousin is ready for to eat in the street food. I like street food really. So, see you in my next live. Hope this information that I shared to you, based on my experience and based the information that I know, I hope this live help you to give you a little bit knowledge of about housing loan here in the Philippines and the procedure. So, thank you so much, and maybe I will do a video. I'm just thinking already. So okay, yeah, because when my husband will be here, I will I will be more busy because my husband wants always to go out, staying in different resort here, and maybe we will be back to Blowwater because he likes to be in Blowwater, and he is also planning to stay 3 nights in Shangri-La, but I am not so sure if I will agree to stay in Shangri-La because Shangri-La is a five-star hotel and it's 15,000 per night. I'm not, but he said to me, it's okay. It's just enjoying life, but I'm not so sure because it's 3 nights, it's 50, almost 45,000 for 3 nights. My God. Okay. No, I don't eat too much. I don't eat too much. I just only a little bit. That's why I am 40. But even if I eat too much, Rich, I cannot become 46 kilos. I am stuck on 45. Yeah. So, see you and thank you so much for to coming on my live. Thank you so much everyone. And now we need to go because the rain stopped. So, thank you so much and love you all. God bless.